Hey guys, and welcome to our episode 1 of our North Queensland camp trip. Tis the wet season, we're going along the east coast. We've got no plans, just a few ideas of where we're going to go and what we're going to do. Hopefully a bit of fishing, a bit of crabbing and whatever else the wet wants to bring. So the ute's all packed and I'm out of here. Oh yeah, I got him. Oh, nice. Done. Camp is found. Well, I've got to start setting up. She is a bit warm, so I've got a bit of shade. I made sure what I parked under, wasn't too dead or nothing. You don't want to be under big trees, but these are pretty good. I always get me compass out on my phone, Sun comes up east, goes down west, so you get an idea where it goes up and comes back down. So I always do that in every spot I get to, just to make sure I know my panels are going to have half decent sunlight. I think we'll have plenty. Got an extension, I can run the solars out there. I only brought the ute out this time. It's wet season. I don't really want to be skull dragging that trailer around everywhere. So, not as comfortable, but I love my swag and I love the ute setup because I can go to them spots where I don't get to go a lot in the camper trailer. I do take that a lot of places, as you know, but it's like when I'm in the trailer, I'm at home, but when I come out in the ute, I'm camping. I've got the swag, got all that stuff. So, before I keep going, big shout out to my mate Adam, Adam's Mobile Roadworthies in Mackay. He actually, for a while there, I couldn't use the quad on the back of the ute because I was a bit over, but I just went and got a 10% GVM upgrade, so now it allows me to have the quad on the back, so I'm stoked. It took me a lot. I had to do a lot of alley work to keep the weight down, a lot of adjusting, I did run 3 batteries, now I'm down to 2, but I have gone lithium, so I'm giving that a trial run, which allows me to have just my main crank and battery, and then I've got 150 amp hour in there so far of lithium, which runs everything like the fridge, freezer, and everything else. But yeah, anyway, let's get set up. Let's do it. Bit of an idea, guys. I usually bash my pegs in for the awning before I actually pull the awning out. Just then it makes it a bit easier, especially if you're on your own and that. Even if you're not, at least when you pull the awning out, you can put your guide ropes straight out because it doesn't take much breeze for them awnings to take off. So with me bed set up, I actually run a single swag, but I house it on a single stretcher. I got all crash pad gear for the bedding, so it's crash pad stretcher with a single swag. probably one tip for you is if you're going to run this way, make sure your stretcher is just a fraction bit bigger than your swag, so it sits on there nicely. These two together go together real good. Well, I think I deserved that drink after setting up. Pretty much all done. I will give you a look. I'll be here for a little bit, but for now, I'm just gonna sit down, have a drink, and check that out.
Can you feel it in the air? The clouds are rolling in. It's a matter of time. Dark skies and howling winds. The sun is coming and gone. What stands will surely fall. Chaos is coming.
Well, it's been a long day, so had a few drinks, time to cook tea. It's gonna be easy, just having wraps. Can't get any easier than wraps. Bit of cheese, tomato. I've got some little leaves, lettuce leaves. Just throwing on some what do you call them, rissoles, but I flatten them right out. One, so they fill out the wrap, and two, so they cook quicker. Been preheating that, so I'll throw them in. Oh, this cheese, you know, I'm not a big fan of the ones wrapped in that, but these are smoky ones, so they taste really good. And they're nice and easy, and you don't have to cut it. You just literally peel the plastic off, and away you go. So that's going to be tea, something easy. Here, check out this view. How's that for a view? From the kitchen. Oh, yummy! And there you have tea done. First night, that'll do me. Oh well, that's a wrap for tonight. See what I did just then? Catch you guys. See you in the morning. Morning guys. Slept like an absolute baby last night. Kind of slept in a little bit even. I think now we're gonna make a cup of coffee, as I do every morning. Gotta have my coffee. She's boiling. Can't start your day if you had a coffee, I reckon. Yes, thank you. Get on for a bit of washing up water. And then, what else are we going to do? I think we're going to go fishing today. Going to go pack up the quad, get it all ready, and bring his outside. Get it all ready, and yeah, check this out for a view. Pretty cool, eh? So I think got a bit of a downpour last night, so that was pretty good. Bit of cloud coverage still around. So here we go. Tide's coming in. Know which way I'm gonna go. Can head up the creek end. Well, there's two creeks, but might head up that way. So yeah, we'll get stuck into our day. Sit down for a bit first, have a coffee, think of our plan of attack. Right, had me coffee. Feel much better. Tide's starting to come up a fair way now. So we're gonna start packing up. There. I want to show you something. I got this bag. I used to have an esky on the back, but the thing was it was taking up far too much room and I was pretty limited to what I'd put in it. Like, you know, you'd only have to catch a decent sized barra or whatever, queenie, and wouldn't sit in there as good. But I went these insulated, I don't think they're called bait bags or something, but they got, you know, it's not like it's got to keep ice for weeks beyond. All it is, I got them Yeti ice blocks and I throw one of them in there. So that, you know, it's a lot cooler than out here. So when I catch my fish, I can just throw it in there, put me bait in there, you know, frozen bait if I got any. But yeah, they're brilliant, and it hangs on the back, so plenty more room up, you know, up on the deck. So, well, let's pack this stuff. So still, not even getting smashed by mosquitoes, to be honest. I thought they'd be loving me at the moment, but not that bad. Not bad at all. That's all they are. I'll just usually throw a bottle of water in there as well. Sits in the freezer. Just enough to chill it, put the fish in there, keep everything off the back, free the space up. Love it, should have got one ages ago. We're all packed up. Now, which way do we go? We go right or we go left? I think I might head left. Looking, it's a nice little point up there, but I like some gullies up this end, so might snag some flatties in there or whatever else is getting around. I've seen some trevally out there, but either way, we're going fishing. Come for a ride. Made it to the spot. The tide's still coming in. Got a little bit to go yet. Well, I'm gonna go look for a bit of bait. It's a nice little creek, so it's not a bad day. I said she's a little bit hazy in that. I think this is that ash from the volcano. Seen a warning come up that it'll be coming across. It looks like that anyway. But yeah, anyway, fish don't discriminate. So I've come to this spot. I come here the other day for a bit of a run at low tide, and the size of the flathead holes in here, they are unreal. And just as I rode in there then, one big one just took off. I measured it just before, and geez, it's about, what was it, 78 I think it was. It's just down there. I don't know how well you could see it. It's a bit underwater at the moment. But yeah, so I'm gonna go look for a bit of bait. I've got a few live setups like I was showing you, but for now I think I'll just have a flick for some flatties, because they're already starting to get in here, and the water's definitely cruising in. But yeah, I'll have a few flick for some flatties, try and get us some liveys, show them out. I like flicking for flatties, but they also like you know, if you get a decent size mullet and that, they'll hammer them when they're live. But other than that, there is some nice queenies. I was saying it was the next creek that I caught one of my biggest queenies though. That was on a good livey. So they'll come up into places like this. It's going to be a reasonably high tide today. I think it's a 3.2, 3.3 or something. Wind's not too bad. It's pretty calm. Yeah. Oh, then let's get to it. not having much luck today, so not to worry. That's the best thing about not having a... That's the best thing about, I guess, not having a set time. Don't get them today, I'll come back tomorrow and have another go. But what I might do is I'm actually keen for a bit of green curry. So if I don't get a queenie for it, probably my best choice for it is just a reef shark. They hold together so good in a curry. Like a steak, it doesn't flake up. I like chunky bits of fish. So before it gets too low, I might head up, go back towards camp, and I know there's this nice little spot up there where there's a lot of sharks all the time. So still got some liveys, which is a good thing because there's a bit of a pool of water that doesn't dry up at low tide. So I might go and drop my bucket in there and keep them live and get them when I need them again. For now, I'll go and see if I can not get a shark. Heaps of them. So what I've done is I've just thrown it out. Biggest schools of them. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bet you I cast it on the wrong spot. Didn't even have enough time to put a trace on. I just went straight in. So I got a decent hook on there, so hopefully it should be alright. Here we go. Oh, she's peeling it. Oh, it's off. Oh, a shark. It is a shark. I threw this one out before I even seen him. Then when I seen him, I quickly got the other one and threw it on top of him. There we go. That's all we want. I'm telling you, they make the best curries. You let it sit, marinate in it, and I don't know if I've got a snag here or what the hell is that? It's a little muddy. I don't know if it's big or small, but definitely not a keeper. Look at that cheeky little bugger. Hey, it's still not a bad size. Going after me plastics. That was random. Jeez, I wouldn't mind a big one out there if there is. Might have to start flicking plastics for crabs. How cunning he is. I just got him again. I don't know if it's the same one because I can actually see a few now that I'm looking. I think it is the same one though. Oh, look how purple that bugger is. Jeez, here's a nice colour. That was so purple. Right. So we got our shark. We're gonna have green curry coconut shark. Easy one, so that's the one we got. It's been marinating for a while now, just in that curry paste, so should be flavouring up good. The only thing I don't have is my onions. Fuel, and I forgot onions. A little bit of garlic. Pretty potatoes, pretty much they just need heating up and that's it. A little tin of corn. For the coconut milk, instead I don't get the tins anymore. I haven't for some time now because of the weight of them by the time I have other tin stuff. So So coconut milk powder, brilliant, very nice. I would suggest these ones are good for the ute camp. You know, I only take so many, but for the camper trailer I buy a big lot. I get 2 kilo bags of it, so yeah, a bit cheaper that way, but these are perfect for this, little single serves. So you just mix that up with water. Anyway, we'll get it started. I was gonna have it with rice, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually blowing its ring out. So I was gonna dine out too, but I think we're just gonna eat in here tonight. So instead of rice, what I got is just literally a packet of noodles. I don't use the flavouring. I'll just cook it up. Towards the end, I'll break up the noodles inside it, and just as good, easy too. Like I said, these have been marinating for a while. Just gonna dice them up. Put a bit of garlic in her. Looking alright, starting to turn white. Throw some spuds in there. Put the cream in. Thickening up really nice now. What I'll do is I'll throw my noodles in there. I waited till that's pretty much ready because I still want the noodles to be crunchy, not soft, you know what I mean? Nice. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes. Green curry, shark, coconut curry. Yeah. Oh then guys, it's been a big day today. Yeah, well, I guess I'll see you in the morning. Gonna have a feed, and we might be in for a bit of rain tonight, I think, by the looks of it, which is good because I can get a bit of water. Yep, I'm gonna have a good night's sleep and see what tomorrow brings us. Catch yous, eh? Well, it's about 5 in the morning, but this is what the doctor ordered. We are getting some water. He's coming down, filling up all my buckets. Oh, sorry, it's a bit dark. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it and make sure I fill them all up.
I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise.
That's what we needed, bit of fresh rainwater in the tanks, and now we're just gonna chill out and watch the sunrise through the rain clouds. So we got one coming across again. Got that nice little one this morning. It was a good waking up call. What I did is I had an idea it could have been raining, or probably more last night, but it didn't come down last night. It was early this morning, so I'd already put out my buckets in all the spots. Give you an idea of what I do, how I collect it. First thing I do is, obviously it's in the season, so everything's always shut up. Nothing worse running around in the middle of the night or even the day trying to quickly shut everything. So I prepare for all that. Been caught out a couple of times, so I learnt real quick. So what I do is pretty much shut everything up. I'm out of the swag now, so all that's shut up, but I think this one looks pretty big coming across. They haven't been too bad because it's not blowing, you know, it just comes straight down, which I like. I don't really like them really. So it makes it a lot better because the rain just falls straight down then, and you can collect a whole lot more than when it coming on a big angle. So I'll give you an idea. All I've done is, there's the bucket. Nothing worse when you're filling up the buckets fill up too quick by the time you try and pour it in the tank, like funneling it in. So funneling it in. So what I got is a transfer pump. So it's underneath the, you can't really see it there, but there's me hoses for it there. So what one is, it's just like me pumping from a creek. I've got one hose going say into the creek, which in this case is the bucket when it fills up. Then it goes into the pump, it siphons it from the bucket and then feeds it back into the water tank. So they're my priorities first. What I always do is throw the dog dish bucket under there first for a water. Sure, I got water, but at least then I know it's all clean again. I scrub it out, put it under, it fills up first, and then I put my main bucket under, fill up my water tanks. Then when they're done, I fill up my shower, fills up the bazooka water tank, and when it's done, pretty much I just start collecting it then. I've got water tanks on the quad, I'll fill them up. Every spare bucket I have, I fill all them up. So that's be washing up water, clothes, washing the clothes. What else I also do is when I know it's coming, is all my dirty clothes, I just put them out. So they get a good rinse, you know, so good downpour, rinses them off. Then when I wash them, it's not so bad. But yeah, over this side, this is just a makeshift thing. I haven't said anything yet because obviously I camp more in the trailer over wet season than I do in the ute, but I need to collect water in the ute because I can't carry as much. So yeah, that's why I just make up a bit of a tarp. So I collect it off the main awning and then I just collect it off one of the walls. So it just goes in whatever I got. I've got the old iron and bark crab cooker there. So that one fills up while the other one fills up, and I'm laughing. That's me water. Well, already from that rain this morning, I've put in about 30 litres, I think it would be, give or take, into the main water tank. So I guess now we'll just wait for this rain to come across and top up the rest of them. I reckon the downpour in this one is just going to fill everything. I got all the main tanks all up again, and who knows, it might even fill the buckets up again, you know, so it's all spare. So yeah, happy days. I had one job before that rain come across, and that was to take the shit paper out of the dunny. Do you think I did it? Nah. Well, that's it guys, it's come to an end here. I am leaving a little bit earlier. Probably worked out good actually. Bit of rain, there's meant to be a bit of a monsoon coming over, so from where I am anyway has got a good chance of getting a lot of rain. And last night it started, and it's most had since I've been here. I had a few good showers, so yeah, at least got to fill up my water tanks and all that. So but now bit of a change of ideas. I was only going to be here for a couple more days, so anyway, so it worked out all right. But I was gonna head north, but I'm not now. I'm heading back south. I end up getting something, so hopefully it's gonna make these videos and stuff like that, you know, that I put all, when I put all my content together, hopefully it's going to make it a bit more update than than what they have been. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So I'm going to head back. Got that sent to my mum, so head back there, pick that up. Probably be there for a couple of days setting it up. Oh well, we'll shut this up and we'll be on our way. I hope you enjoyed guys. I've got to say it, if you did like it, please, you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff, and hit the little bell. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I can keep pumping them out now. Like I said, this new stuff that I'm getting, I think it's going to help me out a little bit. I've just got to learn to use it. It'd be like all the gear, no idea, but I've got a bit of an idea. But yeah, anyway, but again, hope you liked it. Love this place. I know it wasn't much fishing, and now I'm seeing fish jump out in the water. Oh, that good to see. Anyway, yeah, I know there wasn't much fishing, but I pretty much wanted to base this around just, you know, more of the camp, setting up and that, bits and pieces. Bit of everyday life, you know, you still go out, you flick a line, you know, yeah, you just enjoy it, I guess. But don't worry, the fishing ones are coming, so get ready for the next episode. Catch us, eh?